Okay, I guess I'm live streaming. Um, if you're here, why don't you say hello in the chat? And uh, I'm watching this on my tablet, so if you heard, because I don't actually know how to effectively monitor this situation here, so I'll wait until YouTube tells me there's three of you now, one of whom are me. Well, we'll wait until we get a few more people before we do anything. Got the file ready to play here. Oh, thank you, Maddie Early, for the kissy face. See if I can put this up higher. So it told me that like 19 of you ended up watching the one where I accidentally streamed earlier. So I'll be a little disappointed if we can't get 19 people in this. Is everything sound okay? Everything coming through on your guys' end okay? Let me know. Thank you again, Maddie Early. Oh, we got 5 people now. Okay. Let's see. Do I have? Got nothing coming out of my headphones. Wonder if there's a way to monitor my voice better than what I'm doing. Well, you guys will just have to let me know if anything's wrong. Hola, Alexis. How are you? Oh, thank you, Cole. Uh, Wish I had more plans to do while I was just sitting here. It's a little bit. What am I trying to say? It's a little bit like you guys are on a 9 second delay, so I'm in the past already by 9 seconds. So Hannah Jones, who plays Haley Solomonari and does the credits, she's gonna be stopping by. She's actually on her way over, but I figured I would begin the uh, stream and see where it goes from there. Also notice it doesn't seem to be broadcasting my whole desktop, but that's all right. I made it graphic. It's no big deal. All right, we're up to 6 people. That's not bad for telling you guys 2 hours ago that this was an option. Also, I have nothing coming through my headphones. I might as well take them off. Let me just. Oh, it's because it's not. The mic doesn't go through my headphones. It's just the other stuff. That's fine. Wish I had more to talk about, or like a game to play or something. Uh, all right, live chat. What number am I thinking of? There's a way to burn the live chat into the video so that it shows on top of everything. But I read that uh, that can be a bad thing if somebody shows up and just starts saying terrible things uh, in your live chat, and then those are permanent. Okay, Runic Warrior says 73. That's incorrect, but good try. All right, number 1 to 10. I'll give you a hint. No, 77 and evil things. Oh, 669, 42, 77. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. We'll do 1 to 10, and then depending on how your uh, psychic capabilities are, then we'll expand from there. The number I'm thinking of is evil. Yeah, that's uh, that's probably true. All right, Alexis, the number was 9. Congratulations. There's no prize. You just, I guess, get the satisfaction of knowing that was the number. We were going to hit it eventually, I think, so that's good. It's been 6 for a while. Oh, and Logan Hall. We were guessing what number I was thinking of. This excellent game to kill the time until a few more people show up, and then we can start the episode. So, how many of you guys listened to the episode already? Is this going to be your first listening, or is this going to be like a second or further? Maddie Early, you're thinking of the number 7. What's your script for, Nicole? Okay, we're getting Logan's raw opinion here. Hmm. If I had more interesting visuals to provide you guys with, these are all things to think about for subsequent live streams. Okay, so it looks like for most of you, this is going to be the first time. So I guess you guys can probably type in any sorts of questions or comments you have along the way. I don't think that I want to pause the sound. I'll probably just play it straight through, and then maybe I'll get to some of your comments or questions at the end, or something like that. Apparently, I didn't guess Maddie Early's number. A large widescreen logo, maybe a motion-y GIF. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It'll take some doing, I guess. Yeah, I could do maybe a graphic of a radio or something like that. Okay, I think that might be Hannah, so you'll have to excuse me for just a minute while I let her in, and then I think the two of us will be able to stream for you. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a couple people. Let's turn on this other light.
Oh shit.
Okay. Grab a seat.
I'll probably go change my shirt, but yeah, you can start.
Clean clothes are optional.
Oh gosh, am I there?
It's on about a 9-second delay. We're up here.
So I'm like, I gotta be. Tell me it was on.
Take a break and from Homestar Runner. 2 pixelated seagulls will suffice. Shoutouts to the chair. Shoutouts to Ruffled Blinds. Hi. Hannah's coming directly from work, so she's gonna change her shirt. They're good blinds, right? Yeah. You know, you're here for me, not for the set dressing. Maybe in the future it'll be better. Does she play a character? Yeah, Hannah is Haley, and she was also was it Clarissa Nevins, the ASMR joke in episode 24. So she's but primarily Haley and the credits. Thank you for the comments on my hair. Nicole, you never run out of funny. You just have to keep pushing. Unless you have run out of funny, in which case you are out of funny then. Do caterpillars have knees? I don't know the answer to that question. Of all of the things that I know, whether or not caterpillars have knees, I mean, I would assume that there's probably some joints in their legs, right? I will bring another piece of technology into this. There are a lot of brands called Caterpillar that make knee pads and cargo shorts with padded knees and things like that. So, that's not an answer to your question at all. Oh, jeez. The question is, do I have an opinion on clown-themed funerals, like a funeral, but the deceased is dressed in organic free-range clown skin? Uh, Not sure I have an opinion on clown-themed funerals. Classified as organic. It's probably really difficult to find any human being that really qualifies as organic. Um, I'm not sure what you would have to eat and for how long you would have to eat it before you yourself would satisfy the USDA requirements on that one. Here's an interesting side note is that apparently clowns can have their face makeup registered, so it's unique to them.
Of course, clowns.
Of course, clowns. Somebody asked about clowns.
So what's going on here?
Right now, I'm just. Are you? I don't think you're on frame. Hold on a second.
I don't need to be on frame. Can they hear us?
Yes, they can hear us. So this is the microphone here. That's the level. And then hopefully this is set up to actually play back the music as well. Or not the music, the episode, which has music. Yeah, scoot in, get in nice and tight. Get in. We can turn it just a little bit.
Oh,
We were talking about how great these blinds are behind me.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Let's hide that again. What program do I use to edit Kakos Industries?
Oh, no, this is Haley.
Haley, there you go. You have a fan. Your character is awesome. They didn't give me any compliments. They just gave you compliments.
Yeah, sorry.
Somebody said something nice about the show earlier.
I just got off of work, so I took a change out of my work clothes because it has their logo on it, and I don't know if it's kosher to have like their logo affiliated with Kakos because I don't think they'd like it.
Let's see if we can fit both of us in the frame. Yeah, we'll cut off my head a little bit. So answering the question, what program do I use to edit Kakos Industries? I actually use Ableton Live. It's really not ideal for editing audio, but it makes the music workflow really easy, and I also already have it, so it's easier to go that way. If you were starting from scratch, I would probably recommend you get some other program for just for the ease of the audio editing.
There's
But
10 people here.
I'm used to it. Yeah, 10. I think I might be 2 of them because I think this might be one and that might be. Well, this one is definitely one over here.
That's so fun.
Fun. It is mandatory to love Kakos Industries. This is true.
Thank you for coming. New friends.
Spell like Industries. Thing is,
Yeah, I do that too.
I also do that every time I type Kakos Industries, which, as you can imagine, is a lot. I type Kakos Industries.
I had to say it for the live show, and we read the credits, and it was like I could do it almost exactly the way it sounded. It was really kind of obnoxious.
We lost somebody. We lost somebody.
Sorry.
Too much banter. Unsubscribe.
too much handsomeness.
Too much
cuteness.
Yes. Okay. Oh no, it's loading on my thing. Did we lose the connection? Just check. Did we lose the connection?
I have to like fix my bangs now. I keep looking at them.
Yeah. Stream health is yellow at the moment. I don't know what that means. Okay.
It looks okay.
Are we doing okay?
Refreshing works.
How long does it take to record and edit an episode? That depends on the episode for sure. I'm getting pretty streamlined with the process, but it can still take a little while. You know, you have to run through the audio kind of in real time.
Sorry, Mom, I can't answer right now.
Okay. How is the video doing? Is everything okay? Do I remember the video of the atheist that I made like 5 years ago? Yes, I do remember that. It's kind of hard to forget. That was a long night. That's fun. And somebody's tweeting. Okay. So I think that, you know, we might. All right, we got 10 people again. So we won them back. Whoever left. Okay, so we can probably do the episode. Let's see. Not have a headphone splitter, and I think it might screw up the audio. Maybe I can turn one of the cups out.
I know what it sounds like.
You know what it sounds like?
I mean, turn the cup out, but...
Okay, turn the cup out. I'll give us
I
a
wouldn't
little
worry too
bit
much
of
about it.
isolation here.
Okay.
Okay, is everybody ready? It's hot, everything's hot, hot quality, hot sounds, nice boys. I don't know what that means.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think.
Or thank you.
I'm a nice boy.
Okay, well, I don't see any arguments, so here we go.
What you are about to hear is the gentle whispering of the organisms living in the dimension just between ours and the next.
Okay, can everybody hear that okay?
If you can't hear it, raise your hand.
Hello and welcome to the Kakos Industries corporate shareholder announcements. My name is Corandeeth III and I am CEO here at Kakos Industries. How can we help you to do evil better, shareholders? Of course, that question might seem somewhat unnecessary now that we are 100% for certain living in, you guessed it, the darkest universe. Yes, the darkest motherfucking universe. Our tests have shown that we've far surpassed the evil in previous years, and there is no chance that any universe out there, nor any Kakos Industries in any of those universes, has brought about anything more evil. Shareholders, thank you for keeping evil in your thoughts and for coming down to the celebration of Dark Friday. We held hands, we wished for evil, we hummed and moaned and screamed and shrieked, and then something began to flow between us. A darkness, an evil certainty. And then we all became very aroused. Or maybe that was just me. I passed out, and I think many of you did as well. And when we woke up, the room was on fire, and many of us had disappeared, leaving only behind pools of blood where they had once been. I do not know what happened in that time gap, but I am told it was at least 7 minutes. Anything can happen in 7 minutes. Our measurements of global chaos have been slowly increasing as well. Truth and meaning have become much less popular. In their place, base survival instincts have been taking over. Humanity has been handed the tools of its own suffering and it's using them at a previously unimaginable rate. And all of our other tests regarding boxes of hypothetical kittens, well, people have been harming the helpless with glee. Today I got a knowing nod from Grace Rule and a fist bump. My hand still burns from whatever caustic substance covers her body, but it was totally worth it. Shareholders, I would just like to say that you're welcome. You've backed the right horse. We finally did it. Now you can be free in the world to enact your darkest evils. with the usual limitations. Speaking of limitations, this brings me to some limitations we have here at Kakos Industries that we've decided to relax. You see, we used to try to communicate with other universes, but we had some bad experiences and decided it was better not to contact them. But now we've got something truly special to brag about, so we're lifting the restrictions and we're getting ready for some kick-ass bragging. Soundman Steven has my microphone hooked up to what I am told is an interdimensional broadcasting antenna. Soundman Steven is shrugging. It's what they said, Soundman. We don't need to understand it. Now, shareholders, are you ready for me to send this message to all other versions of me out there, letting them know just how badly they fucked up? I know I am. Here goes. Greetings, Corin from another dimension. I bet you had fun at your little Darkest Universe celebration, but you need to know that you have failed, you fool. For I have brought about the Darkest Universe right here in my universe. There are none darker, Corin. There are none more evil. Just today I saw a 700% increase in eye patches and robotic limbs among the employees, and not just because they look cool. Our universe is so evil that it's threatening to swallow itself up, Corin. You wouldn't understand because you're just too good. You should be so lucky as to suckle at the teat of my superior evil, you weak and pathetic fool. Much love, Corindeeth III, Universe... Does our universe have a designation, Soundman? Not yet? Then I'm naming it the Darkest Universe. I don't know how you'll live with your failure, Other Corin. Let's see how they respond to that. Today's broadcast is coming to you from the sounds of a lonely busker in the distance. Maybe you live on a busy street corner in a big city and you're used to being lulled to sleep by the noise of angry drivers, garbage trucks, and the occasional busker. Or maybe you're in the most remote and rural region of the planet, used to falling asleep to the sounds of nature doing its thing. But regardless of where you live or where you are now, off in the distance you can hear a soloist on the street, playing a rendition of something familiar. But then when you analyze the tune too closely, you hear these announcements. The documentation they've given me for this radio is a bit complicated. There's a lot of drawings of what appears to be radio towers and triangles, and the phrase sacred geometry underlined a number of times, and a little bit of what I'm going to assume is sheep's blood on the corner of the page. Shareholders, sometimes we get lucky. We go to try something, and then we get lucky. And then we don't know exactly what we did, but that we definitely did it. Then comes the ad hoc explanation time. And our scientists are known for being a little prone to some bizarre ideas. I understand, you know. We want there to be something special, something magical, but there just isn't. I'm sorry. Band-Aid ripped off, Darkest Universe. If you're not a shareholder, then you have probably already succumbed to the Darkest Universe in one way or another. The roving gangs of death worshippers, the roving gangs of very smart know-it-alls who know nothing, or the roving gangs that are actually just fire. But in case you haven't, then you will discover that you have a great urge to join a gang that is actually just fire. Again, not sure how we're making you do that because this diagram makes no sense to me. We also recently had the Festival of Steam. I am told that only 16 of you left with life-threatening burns. That is a safety miracle, honestly, after what I saw going on there. We held this festival in the upper-level ballroom. We don't use that one much because it can be a real pain to get to from inside of the building. To give you an example, the directions to get there are more complicated than the explanation of the radio I just summarized for you. The upside is that the upper-level ballroom is the only space in Kakos Industries with a nearby Zeppelin dock. I sat down with the Division of Dionysia to discuss the plans for this festival when one of their employees came in late. He was dressed in 1800s clothing, but with what appeared to be clockwork gears attached to a number of contraptions from around his body. When he got to the table, he dropped everything he was carrying, including a number of blueprints, maps of spice trade, a number of teacups and cookies, and a book of necessary historical revisions that make steampunk okay. Where does the Empire's wealth come from? No one knows, but it's certainly not exploiting the colonies and setting them up for years of economic distress. Another band-aid there, guys. Darkest universe and all. At any rate, far more of you arrived by Zeppelin than I would have ever imagined. The upper floor ballroom does have a number of steam lines that we were able to hook up to a variety of old products from our archives and a number of your homemade projects. We had steam-powered milk frothers, garment steamers, servant discipliners, and an astonishing array of automatons. One of you brought a nearly sentient clockwork robot. I got a chance to look inside of its head and saw what must have been trillions of tiny little gears turning and shifting, until I sneezed into the brain. Something must have gummed up the works. He'll be back to normal soon. I have faith. It was dusty in there. Not my fault. We don't use that ballroom much. I was saying you guys can tell me which... Now that we've gone through the festival recaps, I think it's time to listen to our interdimensional answering machine and see what the other universes had to say. Press play, Soundman. Greetings, Corin from another dimension. I bet you had fun at your little Darkest Universe celebration, but you need to know that you have failed, you fool. For I have brought about the Darkest Universe right here in my universe. There are none darker, Corin. There are none more evil. Just today I saw a 700% increase in eye patches and robotic limbs among the employees. And not just because they look cool. Our universe is so evil that it's threatening to swallow itself up, Corin. You wouldn't understand because you're just too good. You should be so lucky as to suckle at the teat of my superior evil, you weak and pathetic fool. Much love, Corindeath III, Universe... Does our universe have a designation, Soundman? Not yet? Then I'm naming it the Darkest Universe. I don't know how you'll live with your failure, Other Corin. Let's see how they respond to that. No, Soundman, that's the message I recorded. Did it bounce back? Or is that what they wanted to say to me? I don't like it. Let's record another and try again. Greetings from the real Darkest Universe, Other Corins. I am Corindeath III from the Darkest Universe, okay? We checked. It's the darkest. We've got the best and darkest everything. We've got the darkest version of every one of your engineers, scientists, and marketers, and they're all doing the darkest stuff. The darkest. There's a lot of dark stuff you can do in the Darkest Universe, like a lot of evil things. You're not the darkest, we are. Sincerely, Darkest Corin, fuck you.
Next time. Next month.
Shareholders, if you're particularly attentive, you'll remember that at this time of year we have the Water Festival. And I bet you're getting ready to poke fun at us for what a failure that civilization has been for us. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, shareholders. Kakolantis, our underwater civilization, has apparently succumbed to a strange populist and nationalist streak. While everything looked fine from the surface, there have been some troubling undercurrents. Automation has moved swiftly through their society, and in recent years, measures to help those left behind by the changes in work environments have been rolled back or repealed entirely. To add to that, there have been a number of immigrants coming in from a nearby half-fish person community. A lot of the locals have seen this as a problem because, as we all know, those fish people love to fuck. They have a number of important upcoming elections that coincide with the Water Festival, and we are looking forward to watching the Darkest Universe do its thing. You can't see this, but I'm rubbing my hands together. The Festival of Earth is coming up as well. The Division of Magic Mycology has developed a new strain of fuck-you-up mushrooms, and we're all gonna take some. The Division of Dionysia is also preparing for the Nudity Festival. Kakos Industries Rules and Regulations Volume 10.5 has canceled the Ultra Nudity Festival. And no, there's no super-duper nudity festival or anything like that. We're going back to the old festival. Show up as yourself, but naked. And I'm told we're going to be dyeing all of you fun colors this year. The effects might last a few months, so the fun will last a while. Fun colors. I have news from Hell and the Division of Labor. I am told that Meredith Gorgoro's attempts to harvest usable energy from human waste products has had some unintended consequences. Those consequences have been that the people who were fed the diet of modified eaten slime have since turned into puddles of hydrocarbons. That is to say that they have turned into usable fuel for us here at Kakos Industries, but at the cost of forced workers. That's not exactly the trade-off we were looking for. I understand that she is now looking into using steroids to extract more work. Soundman, do we have any interdimensional messages? I can't wait to hear the other Korans groveling. We do. Play it. Greetings from the real Darkest Universe, other Korans. I am Korandith III from the Darkest Universe, okay? We checked. It's the darkest. We've got the best and darkest everything. We've got the darkest version of every one of your engineers, scientists, and marketers, and they're all doing the darkest stuff. The darkest. There's a lot of dark stuff you can do in the darkest universe, like a lot of evil things. You're not the darkest, we are. Sincerely, Darkest Koran, fuck you. No, Soundman, that's my recording again. That's on the incoming track? This is ridiculous. Let's broadcast again. Fuck you, other Korans. You're just jealous of my ability to bring about the darkest shit yet, and you're just messing with me because you can't do any better. Just admit that I'm the darkest Koran in the darkest universe, okay? It's not that hard. You just have to swallow your enormous ego and admit that you've been bested. Admit my kung fu is better than yours. I'll wait. Darkest Koran out. Can we add like a sound of a dropping microphone? No? Okay, never mind. I visited Jasmine Ashna down at the Division of Erotic Experiences again recently. It seems that she has improved the pill to increase sexual appetite with the feedback I gave her. Now they have a room with around 6 interns, 2 of whom look remarkably like the last couple, who are all casually engaging in sexual acts. They no longer appear to be suffering, but they also don't really seem to be enjoying themselves much. It's just neutral. Like they're still doing work for the divisions that they're interning with while they're going between sexual partners and sex acts. It's a step in the right direction for sure, but this aimless, neutral pursuit of sex, it just feels too normal, you know? It's just how people do, but more of it. We need them to enjoy it for its own sake, not just mindlessly fuck all over the place like the rest of humanity. Bernice Largo, an employee on my support staff who has taken an interest in my sex life, recently examined the Tabithas for evidence of my presence. I'm not exactly sure what Bernice's job description is, but it may very well include some sort of wingmanning from a distance. I do not know exactly what is meant by evidence of my presence, but I am offended all the same on behalf of the Tabithas. You will not be surprised to hear that she did not find any evidence of said presence, and the Tabithas were apparently reprimanded or something. Now they're so mad at me that they refuse to look at me or speak to me. That works out okay because they don't do any actual work, and as such I have no reason to need to speak with either of them. Perhaps this is just a new technique. Perhaps they're just playing hard to get. It's not going to work. It's probably not going to work. Evil is like a handful of sand. At first, you might not know what to do with it, but then it becomes clear that you can use it to thwart your enemies and make a speedy escape. This is things we're taking credit for now. This week, we're taking credit for American cheese, American Chinese food, and gentrification. If you disagree with anything we've taken credit for, then you as a person will soon be gentrified. Gonna be a whole bunch of yuppie-ass microbes moving into that body of yours, and your diet will no longer do. Get ready to drink green smoothies and eat only the most expensive cuts of meat. Zine's machine has won this week's Ruin a Life drawing. As a result, Zine's nemesis's life will be ruined via a manner of the Wheel of Misery's choosing. Zine has selected Grace Pegmacguffin to play the role of Nemesis. We spun the Wheel of Misery with a 360-degree backhand, and it spun for around 10 minutes. It finally arrived at Coleridgean. From this day forward, Ms. Pegmacguffin will be entirely too Coleridgean. My assumption is that she will write something beautiful and extraordinary in her head, become distracted, forget it, and will from then on be haunted by the memory of what could have been. For good measure, Zine's machine will have a 10% chance of turning into a Mongolian raider at some point. Congratulations on the win, and best of luck. An update on the Damnation and Ruination squad: they seem to all be wearing giant inflatable ball costumes and have elected to roll through the hallways here, which has caused some problems.
Definitely take it. Don't tell him that.
Kakos Industries are that's all it says.
Oh yeah, so that's fine.
And that brings us to the end of the broadcast, shareholders. Let me hear that sweet, groveling soundman. Fuck you, other Korans. You're just jealous of my ability to bring about the darkest shit yet, and you're just messing with me because you can't do any better. Just admit that I'm the darkest Koran in the darkest universe, okay? It's not that hard. You just have to swallow your enormous ego and admit that you've been bested. Admit my kung fu is better than yours. I'll wait. Darkest Koran out. Can we add like a sound of a dropping microphone? No? Okay, never mind. No, fuck you, other Koran. Fuck you. I'm the darkest. I feel it in my heart. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's kind of a spoiler.
All right, Soundman. I give up. It seems that these other Korans from other dimensions can't admit when they've been bested. Forget about them. We'll leave them where they are in the insufficiently evil realms. It's fine. Shareholders, the sound of the lonely busker should end soon on its own, ending this transmission. Then the busker will likely pack up their instruments and head home with the day's tips. No destruction needed. The numbers are next. 676, 787, 898, 2, 13, 2, 656, 767, 878, 2, 14, 2, 999, 111, 3, 4, 2. The numbers are Hannah's favorite part.
2.
Kakos Industries is written and produced by Conrad Mishuk, who is also the voice of Corin Deeth. The music is also composed by Conrad Mishuk. The introduction is read by Kim Aiello, and the credits are read by Hannah Jones, who is literally the best. Check out kakosindustries.com for more episodes. There's also transcriptions if you'd like to read along with the Kakos Industries announcements. That's KAKOSINDUSTRIES.com. Please check out store.kakosindustries.com for merchandise and special offers, and become a patron at kakosindustries.com/Patreon. Questions, comments, or a strong desire to collaborate? Drop us a line at inquiries@kakosindustries.com. If you like Kakos Industries, be sure to rate and review us on your favorite podcasting service, and connect with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Kakos Industries, Tumblr, kakosindustries.tumblr.com, and Twitter @Kakos Industries.
Special thanks to our esteemed shareholders Ian Kroll, Renee Stein, Dan Shumway, and Courtney Campbell. Also, thanks to our honored employee Grace Pegmacguffin, who single-handedly saved Kakos Industries from losing natural gas with a well-placed paper towel tube and a deodorizer. And thanks to our division heads, Brittany Garcia, head of the division of beanies, booties, and construction projects that are probably too large for yarn, Patrick Green, head of the division of oceanic microcryptozoology, Chance Taylor, head of the division of extra-dimensional spelunking, and Billy Davis, head of the division of splashing. The division of beanies, booties, and construction projects that are probably too large for yarn is currently building a suspension bridge over the unfriendly lake. tests are expected to begin next week. The Division of Oceanic Microcryptozoology is currently studying the unicorn plankton, the rarest of all unproven plankton. The Division of Extra-Dimensional Spelunking has dived headfirst into a hole in one of our many basements. No word on what they've found yet. The Division of Splashing has nearly perfected a new wave that will capsize boats at a 50% improved rate. Our esteemed shareholders, honored employees, division heads, and other Patreon patrons are the best. If you want a thank you in the credits, your own division, or other great rewards that help to keep this show running, please head to kakosindustries.com/Patreon. That's Patreon, Patreon.
If you're feeling down after this broadcast, have you considered high-fiving yourself?
A little better, like when I've seen live streamers stream stuff, I'm like, what are they looking at? Looking at this, it just takes them a minute.
Divisions get blurbs. Yeah, that's new.
It's
That's
new.
brand new. Okay, so that's it for the episode. So I can take these off. The divisions getting blurbs is new. So if you're into that, you should go to the Kakos Industries Patreon, kakosindustries.com/Patreon, or patreon.com/Kakos if you're into that more direct thing.
I probably shouldn't eat a banana on a live stream, just hanging out.
We'll wait until we have more than 13 people, so it's actually, worth it. Worth
Just really
doing the
hungry.
banana thing.
I'm not gonna do the banana
High
thing.
five selves. High five self. So what makes you uncomfortable about the numbers, Nicole? Insane. High five self. And high five Hannah.
Sometimes he tries to get me to high five him, and I refuse.
So, if you guys have any questions or anything, we don't need to keep you up too late, especially those of you on the East Coast. But type in some questions and we can get to them. There's we just got somebody. We got one more person since
Hi.
we finished the episode.
Play it again for you.
Welcome. I don't mean to make fun of you, new person. Welcome. Also, just want to point out that this video currently has 0 thumbs up. Zero thumbs up.
Just 2 thumbs down.
So, fix it. Is Salmon Steven going to be okay? I think Salmon Steven is okay now.
Is Salmon Steven gonna be okay?
I think Salmon Steven is okay now. I think that we have to give Salmon Steven the space to be his personal kind of okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure Kakos Industries is going to do that.
It's not gonna.
Kakos Industries is not going to just let him be okay. I guess we didn't really get a piece of that saga in this episode, but I have to make decisions.
Soundman, I think, is my favorite character, even though we
you see
no one plays him.
7 thumbs up. Okay, maybe I just have to refresh. This has been open.
What, 7
since...
thumbs up aren't good enough for you?
Okay, well,
Conrad?
Now it's 9. Okay, we got everybody. All right.
Thanks,
yes.
guys.
And of course, you're being blackmailed into thumbs upping or thumbsing up, because this is Kakos Industries, and I've intentionally created a system where I can just specifically ask you for the things that I want and then have them happen. So it's just peeling back the curtain on decency, which is exactly what we do.
Salmon Steven's erection is my favorite character.
I can't believe you killed him off. Did we?
Well,
I guess so.
I was gonna say, we might not have a voice actor for Salmon, but maybe we'll have a voice actor for his penis. But
I don't know. There might be a strict limit for how many talking penises you can have on an audio drama.
Pad.
And I've already used one, so might want to be
probably
careful.
more than one, right? I guess episode 12 didn't strictly talk; it was just sounds.
When they're close to a pattern and the pattern just gets ruined and it's not okay, all right? It's not okay for my barely barely OCD
That's
brain.
always what makes me
Yeah.
laugh.
That's,
And it's like oh gosh.
There's just certain parts of Kakos Industries where I just take like the least, like the worst parts of the SAT, and I just satirize them on a monthly basis. I mean, it's been like
Proud
a
of you.
decade since I took the SAT.
Ew, God. Oh,
but I guess I'm
don't
still
tell them
upset.
they don't have to know.
I've got this youthful skin. Decisions suck. Being blackmailed into thumbing you. Yeah, you're thumbing us. Please thumb us. Hashtag, please thumb us. Alright, let's see if there is...
This is so fun. I'm enjoying this so thoroughly. This is the highlight of my week.
There go my lottering numbers. Drawings are so cute. Talking about lore here. You know,
Thanks
are
for
you
letting
guys...
me draw crappy things for you guys.
Not crappy.
I'm sorry there's not more visuals for you.
You guys have been really kind in the live chat, so maybe next time
Yeah.
I'll work on getting it on screen so that it's there forever. Yes, we should start hashtag Darkest Corn Fuck You. I wanted to bring that up earlier. Basically, any hashtags. Really, if you tweet anything at Kakos Industries, the chances are, the social media team are gonna run with it. So unless I'm really tired or something. Okay. Yes, yourself but naked. Also yourself but naked. That's both, but with more butts. Okay. So where are we? Let me scroll down again. Okay. So how many students? Yeah, we killed off. Not above extortion. Yeah, of course we're not above extortion. We're Kakos Industries. Will we get more Dirk Cornelius explosion? That's
hope
always
so.
that's always everybody's question. Yes, I certainly hope so. I think I may have some of his stuff that I've just been kind of saving for a rainy day. So yes, more Dirk. You can also, if you don't follow Anwar on his social media,
You should go do that. He's
I
really
think-
fun.
Yeah, Anwar Newton, and he's
Like Fig Newton.
yeah, he's ANWARNEWTON. I think that's his Twitter handle right now. I could check, but you should definitely follow his stuff because he's funny all the time, and he does a lot of stuff locally here in Phoenix. So
If you're ever here.
yeah, that some of his shows and open mics and stuff. He does this thing called Literally the Worst Show Ever.
Yeah, he hosts it.
which is great. Really talented dude.
It's getting kind of popular in
It
downtown.
sells out every
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
Um,
He does good shit.
What would happen if Kakos Industries and Welcome to Night Vale did a crossover? I don't know the answer to that question. I'm game, but they have like 100 times or 1,000 times the following of no, maybe even more.
Yeah,
maybe more than
no.
1,000 times. It could be a couple thousand times the following of Kakos Industries, and they've got kind of a general audience. I don't know.
There's like an organization in Welcome to Night Vale apparently that people think would get along well with Kakos Industries. So
Well, you've listened to more than I have, so you.
it's been years though. Like it's more like it was back when I was working for Eagle Griffin. I used to listen to podcasts on my drive, and I listened to some of it. It was good.
And, maybe throw the drawings on the Tumblr. Yes, Hannah, throw the. Well, we can put them on her Tumblr.
Yeah.
And then you can follow her. Follow Hannah Jones.
It's Sucky Bunnies, or is it Sucky Bunny? I don't know. My face is on there. It's kind of dead right now,
Well,
but
You do the drawings, and then I'll reblog them.
okay,
It'll be
you can find them.
fine.
And I can probably do some more. We can do Haley drawings. That would be fun. I wanted to do a pumpkin spice latte separate Tumblr of just pictures of my rats, but like with them as like little models for Haley's rats. All of my rats have passed away, sadly, from old age at this point, so I don't have any more pumpkin spice latte was based off of one of my rats.
There are the lifespan of rats is
I
such
can't
that
handle it.
pretty much all of the rats that were alive when the first episode of Kakos Industries went up are no longer alive.
They're amazing pets,
So,
but you just have to have like the hardiest like I could not handle their short lifespans, and my heart.
Let's see. We like you. Be live more often. Yes, Logan. We will have to do that because this has been really fun. And I wanted to make sure that I knew how to do it with the technology and make sure that my computer
It's very chill.
could do it.
Yeah.
But this is nice. I like it.
It's less pressure than doing the live stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
If you guys aren't on the Kakos Industries Twitter, you should go over there because that's also there's a lot of fun stuff going on. That's cool. To Stefano, it's okay. Welcome now.
Does this get saved? Like, can we save this stream so people can watch it later? Cool.
Yeah, and I've also got the one I did earlier where it was just me staring at my computer, and apparently we had 19 views, which is it was more
Too many.
popular, a little more popular than this video in the at the beginning here.
We're like, who's this Yahoo?
Skeleton forms of every character, please. More skeletons casually cracking beers. Maybe
Skeleton
next time
forms.
we
What?
will casually crack beers.
I literally have like a tiny bottle of emergency Tanqueray that I was like, I was wanted to come and like slowly pour it in.
Yeah, we have to seem like respectable adults that make wise adult
Yeah.
decisions. We can't necessarily show the tiny bottles of Tanqueray.
They're there though. They're always with me.
Let's see. Damn, what was late? Skeleton. That seems vaguely threatening, Logan. I don't. Oh yeah, the skeleton characters.
What
Okay.
are skeleton characters? What is this?
Yeah. Logan, can you draw a skeleton character and then send it to us?
Yeah, please send us more art. Like, that's... I remember the first time I ever saw Kakos Industries fan art, and I actually yelled, and it was kind of profanity, and it was in public. And, like, the people around me were like, Hannah! And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't believe that someone drew Corin. I still remember that. That was crazy.
Way back in the day. It seems vaguely threatening. I've already read that
But
one
what's a
twice.
skeleton character? Do we have skeleton characters?
Does Anwar have an Instagram? You
Yes.
know, I think he does.
Yeah. Most comedians have Instagrams now. That's like a big
He's
thing with them, apparently.
He's got literally the worst show ever.
We could set up a little network for...
I also
for
have an
things.
Instagram. It's not that exciting. Let me see if I can find the following. I'm following a lot of
If you want to see
people.
pictures of my rats.
Yeah, you can follow Hannah too.
Anything that's succubunny or succubunnies usually will bring me up.
Maybe I should have searched. Assuming that his profile picture looks like him right now, which might not be true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search for Anwar because this is taking too long. Not Abwar, Anwar. Yeah, it's the Anwar Newton on Instagram for his Instagram. Here's a I honestly can't tell how close I got that picture to being on there. So hopefully that worked out. I need a separate monitor with just like the nuts and bolts part of the streaming, but I don't have that set up right now. Anyway, yeah. At the Anwar Newton. Looks like that. Okay, more questions. I picture Kakos having a bar having a bar of poisons, which will have occasional beers and liquor. Yeah, well, I mean, it's all poison, really.
I would not survive at Kakos Industries.
Of course you would. You just do. Like, I feel like, you don't think about surviving at Kakos Industries, but it just, sort of starts working out. Let's see. Kakos is more niche, but I like it better than Welcome to Nightfall. Well, thank you, Cole.
Thanks, Cole.
Yeah, it's definitely a different audience we've got here, but we love you guys. We love you guys a lot, so thanks for all the support and stuff.
It's been so good. I haven't drawn any boobs. I haven't drawn one penis.
Totes watch more live streams. Okay, well we'll have to look into this because as
we'll
I said,
get better
we have
visual.
we have to, or I'll just turn off the face cam when we're listening to the episode, so you don't just see me like nodding my head to my own beats. Let's see. Well, thank you, Logan, for saying that we would play well with a lot of other acts. All I meant to say was with the scale is that we don't have a whole lot to offer, I guess, in terms of cross promotion and things like that. I don't know how these things work. I'm terrible at marketing.
You're good at talking though, making sounds with your face.
It's really cool getting to ask you guys questions directly. Yeah, we're probably gonna do because so
nice.
So the Kickstarter's
Thanks.
coming up. We've got some of the T-shirt designs already done. It's looking really good. We're gonna probably do some hoodies as well. Probably a pullover hoodie. I was thinking.
I didn't know that. That's really exciting.
Yeah, they're. It's going to be a really high quality hoodie, so it's going to be a bit of a pricey item, but I think it's something that you can wear. And,
I feel like everyone that listens to Kakos Industries understands like the comfort and just like how awesome a hoodie is. So I think having a Kakos Industries hoodie for your dark mega hoodie would be great.
Oh, the dark mega hoodie.
Also today I was thinking about like I feel like there must be a dark mega mullet.
A dark mega mullet.
Yeah, like that's the hairstyle.
Is it just more business and more party?
It's very slick.
it's just like it's I don't know, some sort of like side part in front, and then in the back it's just you've been growing out your hair for 25 years.
Corin just had this really embarrassing mega mullet back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Melantha has pictures somewhere is blackmail
of
the dark mega
Corin
mullet.
Deeth the first, yeah. All right, where are we at? How can amateur voice actors get involved in Kakos?
Oh my gosh.
So Stefano, this is actually something that comes up from time to time, and it's easier. It's easiest for me to sort of just fit in like a whole segment. So if you have an idea for like a segment, like just make up a division name, and then report as that division. Then we can do like, all right, we've got some voices from inside of Kakos Industries coming up, and we're going to listen to some people, or we're going to listen to an employee-made segment to add into the show. Stuff like that is a lot easier to put in than me, writing something specific and having you sort of record it and get back to me. So if you can write something or find somebody who likes writing stuff and write something up or actually send a pitch to the inquiries at kakosindustries.com, we can usually use that to or that's a good way to it's easier to just put in like the whole piece. So if you can write and record and then edit it, you don't have to do any music or anything like that. So just send us what you're thinking about if you have an idea, and then that's how I see it working. Not a whole lot of people have taken me up on the offer, so but you definitely should, because I would really like to have more voices on the show.
There's only so many times we can use her voice.
So I only do 2 of them consistently, or well, I guess
You do.
it's been a little while since we've heard from one of them.
Yeah, you've done Junior.
Do you think you'd ever do a live stream recording an episode? That's something I've definitely thought about, to do more stuff like that. I think that the I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I would really love to do a live stream of recording. So you can see just what's going through my head while I'm, because it's there's nobody there. It's just me. So there's not a whole lot of outtakes and things like that because they would literally be me talking to myself.
Or sometimes me in the other room, like trying not to laugh and being distracting and failing.
There's more outtakes when I record other people, but we could definitely do something with.
We recorded a table reading of Anwar, you, me, and someone once, didn't we?
I think
it was really funny.
It was just me and Anwar, I think. I was probably... Well, I think we've got the video of the Silky Wilson somewhere. I should probably... It's been like 2 years. I should probably put that up. I'll look for that. And I'd also like to do, there's some rewards on the Patreon, or rather stretch goals on the Patreon for trying to get the cast together, or as much as I can to do, sort of like a, basically what we're doing, but instead we've got scripts in front of us and we're going through an episode.
It's so much fun.
A favorite episode.
There's literally...
Maybe we ought to just do it.
Yeah.
But it...
There's nothing I like better than doing Haley's voice.
Just
for people.
So if you have anything you want to hear in Haley's voice, go ahead and add it to the comments, and then we'll have Hannah read a couple things, because apparently we're not going anywhere.
I used to work at Starbucks, and one of my friends, who I wish I knew him better, but he listens to the show, and his little brother listens to the show, and the little brother was like, "Oh man, it's really weird getting coffee from Haley Solomonari." Because my retail voice is, like, the Haley voice is basically an extreme modified retail voice that I've used in the past, and, like, a mix of a couple other things, but it's...
Plus some Valley Girl.
Plus some Valley Girl. A little Cheryl Tunt. A little, like, from Archer.
Oh, yeah.
Her cadence is sometimes...
Cheryl, Carol, whatever.
I think was a bit of a... subtle inspiration.
Are you guys ever gonna make more anime references?
I mean, is that something you want, or like you're just making sure you don't have to hear about them anymore?
Because I guess so. Because I got a little bit of criticism online for there being too many, and I didn't think there were that many. And I thought that the ones that there were kind of, vague sort of general references to the genre or the art form as opposed to anything in particular. And then, so anyway, send us your anime recommendations and we'll
Conrad and I watch, I don't want to say we watch a lot of anime together. We don't watch
sometimes.
Sometimes... we indulge in some
really
bad anime.
The worst. Like we've been working, like we can only really stomach about one episode a month of Everyday Life with Monster Girls.
I can watch all of it, though. But yeah, Conrad can only stomach them.
Yeah.
We watched the one where it's the girls that are like fighting with their boobs and their butts, but only that. We got through like one episode of that.
So send us your...
I feel like I would be really good at that sport. Yeah. I wish it was real and wouldn't hurt.
I don't want to talk about anime anymore. I want more hentai, please. Oh, like the giant robot and the tentacle monster. I was so pleased with myself when I wrote that, and then I showed it to Hannah and a couple other people, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Let's see. You guys they are beats worth nodding to be fair. Thank you, Nicole. Yes. I am a fan of my work.
They all have names too, right?
Well, I named them. I named them when they went into the Cacophony album. So if you guys aren't on the Patreon yet, you should go check out the Patreon. You can pledge $3 for 1 month, and then you can grab the album and just hold on to it. You don't
That's
have
fine.
to,
Yeah.
You don't have to stay if it's cost prohibitive for you, but you can. So I've for the stuff from about a year ago and before that, that's all compiled into an album and expanded, and it's got some more interesting stuff going on. So you should check that out. Beats worth lying to true, very head noddable. Ooh, stuff. I accidentally. Oh, you guys have said a lot of things.
Yeah, we gotta catch up.
Kakos Industries button for my backpack in the works. We'll do rapid fire here. I'd actually die for a Kakos hoodie. You won't have to.
You won't have to.
You can just pay money.
Sorry, I'm eating watermelon.
Tank tops, yes, I'm looking into that. Are you referring to like a masculine sort of tank top or a feminine sort of
like
tank top?
Like a muscle tank?
Because I was planning on making like a women's tank, but I guess I could also do a men's tank, maybe, depending. Like it has to do with sort of the scale. We can probably offer them for the Kickstarter, but then maybe it'll be hard to keep them in stock after that if there's just not a whole lot of demand. All right, going faster and faster. Dark Mega hoodie, yes. Kakos patches would be freaking awesome. We're looking into that. Dark Mega mullet. More business, more hashtag more business, more party. Yes, please.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Yes, patches of the different divisions would be so rad. We're doing. I think I'm gonna try and get a patch made for just like the logo, sort of what you've got on your screen there. The oval. Some people call it an eye. And then we can kind of go from there, but it also depends on whether or not we can find graphic artists, because I do a lot of the graphic design for Kakos Industries because I'm free for my own work. But if people, just generally, if people wanted to design graphics for the divisions, I would love to see that, and maybe we could do business.
Thanks for letting me eat a watermelon snack on camera. So hungry.
Let's see. Yes, patches of different division. Yeah, it's like that one guy from 17th century Scandinavia who never shaved in her entire life and had like a 15-foot beard, but on back of their head.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, something like that would probably be the
Dark Mega mullet.
But then side part in front.
Mm-hmm.
A guy who has the world's longest beard died by stepping on it and breaking his neck. That's some
Oh,
Dark
shit.
Mega facial hair right there. That sounds like something I would write. Is that true?
That's really sad.
Do Kakos Industries outtakes exist? That sounds fun.
No,
Like I
not
said,
really.
they exist, and we're about 7 minutes behind on some of these. Sorry, guys.
Or it's like Conrad saying "fuck" in the middle of like a take.
Yeah, I have a collection of my sneezes and my burps
Ew.
and my coughs.
Do you really?
I just keep it on in a track on or in a part of the arrangement. No, the session view in Ableton.
Conrad's a sucker for documentation.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I'm just never sure when I'm gonna need a
Yeah.
burp, and I'm not gonna be able to do it authentically, so I don't know. Do you prefer making the music or writing the story more for Kakos? That's
Aw.
a tough question. I think I like both a lot. I think I find the music a little more stressful, so I tend to do, whereas I have to write the episode, I don't always have to do new music, but I really do like coming up with cool new stuff. So, if you like the tracks, be sure and let me know, because it's. The more encouragement I get, the more stuff I'll do.
I think Kakos Classic was probably, at least to me, it seemed like it was your favorite thing to do.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. You were so happy.
I was. I was
Smile.
I was a pain to be around for like a week when that was coming together, and I was like, "Oh, it sounds so good," and everyone was like, "We heard it, dude." I'm like, "No, you need to hear it again." Let's see, the guy who has we already got that one, outtakes. I mean, they might exist for other characters. I'd have to go dig back in. We'll see.
There was one with me they're Haley and Melantha, that we did it together, and it was when we were calling Corin, and we were working on the same microphone, me and Becca, or Becca and I, and
Do we have any grammarians in the audience? I don't.
I studied English. I should speak proper English most of the time, but I don't. I really don't. But we worked on the same microphone, and so our faces were like right next to each other, and I feel like there was some outtakes from that were pretty funny. Yeah.
We'd have to look into that. More Silky Wilson. I can mention that to Anwar. He's a busy guy, so.
He is, yeah.
Haley is my favorite character for real, though.
Thank you.
Big ass robots to kick in your face is great. Yeah, and we're one of the designs. Just a quick spoiler, may have something to do with some giant ass robots for the T-shirts. So make sure you check out the Kickstarter when it comes up.
The shirt designs are really cool that people have been sending Conrad.
And no criticism here. The episode had me dying. As much as I like anime, I'd prefer if you did not make anime references. yeah, it's like I said, I'm comfortable making references to the art form, in general, but not necessarily to specific ones. And if I'm gonna go with specific ones, it's got to be like classic anime, like
Ranma.
Ranma or Evangelion or the really old stuff, or like the really good movies like Miyazaki and stuff. But
yeah.
Kakos Industries is my full-time job. It takes, it feels like it, but it's not, not quite yet. So head over to kakosindustries.com/Patreon and help me out, please. Please. Please.
Please. Feed a Conrad.
Never make another anime reference as long as you live. Oof, that's gonna take a while. Or that's gonna take some doing. Not that I try to keep my
try to keep it separate
in the closet where it belongs. Like really,
in the shame closet.
You gotta just suppress, just push down all that. all of your anime appreciation.
Like anime and cereal.
I like the anime
so
references.
Good.
This is the most controversial topic in all of Kakos Industries thus far. Male tank tops, but whatever tank tops are good. Okay, we can look into that. I need an evil muscle tank to survive. Okay, See, I never wear tank tops, so I guess I don't really understand this end of the market. But I guess I can.
You should do Hell Labor Camp workout clothes. That would be so funny.
I think you just gave yourself a job, Hannah.
Shit.
You gotta do some graphic design there.
Can't do it, but all right.
We got another person who's just here for us dicking around at the end. Welcome, person. This is so long already.
I'm sure you're very, very kind and handsome and fun to talk to.
Fun tanks, but I'm adaptable. Vision logo sounds doable and fun. Yeah.
My bangs are all over the place today. Good.
We like tracks. Kakos Classic helps me sleep, no lie.
Aww.
Alright, well, I think I have that as a stretch thing on the Patreon to try and get that ready as an album. So I guess, keep an eye out for that at some point, because yes, those tracks really do deserve to be their own.
Very cool.
Separate, yeah.
You and me, Cole, we can be workout buddies.
Are you talking about the...
They said they want the workout shirt.
Oh.
I will get you that workout shirt, Cole.
Hell Labor Camp?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's really funny. I still, I don't know. Like, I don't have any situations where I would... I'll have to become active, and then I can justify a tank top, right? But,
right.
All right, where are we? Could you make a list of your favorite divisions that we could access to make graphics for? It'd make it loads easier. Huh. Well, Alex, I appreciate you asking, but I think you might just want to do the ones you like.
Whatever you like.
Yeah, because I definitely don't need to put that say it has to be these. There's a lot of them. And I honestly find pretty much all of them entertaining. So.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Dark mega shame closet. Yes, indeed.
We all have them.
Pumpkin spice latte hoodie would be awesome, but
Oh,
my soul already
stop.
belongs to Kakos Industries. I mean,
I love pumpkin spice latte.
I feel like we would sell one.
One. To me.
So the hoodie more than likely is gonna have to just be the like logo and do evil better.
Maybe we could do like a patch of pumpkin spice, like a really easy one.
Do people put patches on hoodies?
Sometimes, like a little rat patch.
I don't know if
It's a PSL or something.
We'll have to come up with some sort of like punk rock vest that also doubles as a like a Girl Scout sash, so you can have all of your patches and pins. But we'll need patches and pins first. So,
yeah, merit badges would be really cool. Like if you got all your Kakos badges.
Yeah, there's a local I guess sort of a art or a graphic
like a little
design
collective.
group.
Yeah,
Steam Crow. I don't know if you guys know Steam Crow. They're out of Arizona here somewhere. That they do scout badges.
Yeah, scout badges.
They're also really nice people. So just putting that out there.
Go look at them. Go check out their stuff.
I own some of their stuff. It's great.
If we could get them to work with us to do a Kakos thing, that would be
awesome.
Be insane.
We did not tell you to go harass them about working with us.
No.
Let's see. Something like Property of Hell workout camp. Like literally Property of Hell. So thank you for giving that to us for free. Because that's ours
That's
now.
what I was thinking, Cole.
And,
I think we should maybe like some flames or like some skulls on it. I like having. I try to work out, but like working out, like for me is like walking on the treadmill. But I like having like cute little workout outfits. Yeah. I don't have any, but I want them.
I could see doing like almost like a Gold's Gym, like yellow on red kind of thing.
People like grinder cards, and weed is inherently evil. What?
I don't. Hold on. I just gotta pretend like I know what that is while I look it up.
Property of Hell underwear, right? Property of Hell, button workout shorts. Yes, these are all good.
Grinder cards.
Oh, thanks, Cole.
Steel Business.
We are buds.
Flat Herb
you and me, Cole.
The V Syndicate. Okay, that's something.
Today I learned you can grind herbs in coffee grinders.
I didn't. Shh.
For spices and peppers.
Stickers that aren't just bumper sticker size, so I can put it on my notebook. Well, we do have some stickers, and actually, if you send us an email, we can probably just
send them to
post you a sticker. The stickers. Let me see. The stickers look sort of like this. And now I have to wait 9 seconds to know how big this appears on the screen there. I should, if I had another monitor, I could keep the thing open, but it's, let's see. In a second. There it is. All right. Yeah, so that's a good look. That's the sticker. And, if you guys want to, kick us, well, Nicole, I think you're a patron, right? Forgive me for not knowing off the top of my head 100%, but we can definitely justify sending you a sticker.
Grind some parm on your pasta, yes. Yoga pants with God Evil on the butt.
Yeah. I did actually look into underwear. People in the survey, people asked me for brasiers. Hannah hates when I say brassiere instead of bra.
He sounds like a grandpa.
You're brassiere.
Oh, that's so gross.
Okay, so
Connor.
bras, but that's very complicated because they have 2 dimensions of varying size.
Yeah.
But then I also looked into underwear.
Could do like a sports bra or like a workout bra.
It just depends on whether or not. I'm just not sure the demand's there yet to have, do evil better on your crotch. It sounds great in theory. I just want to make sure that the demand is there. So you might have to wait a little bit on that one.
Good idea, though.
Harass who? Don't harass anyone. That was a joke.
Harass- Harassment's not evil.
Property of hell, but on workout booty shorts. Yeah, of course, booty shorts. Grinder cards can have images printed on them.
Like trading cards?
I'm
cool.
a little embarrassed to admit that I didn't know what a grinder card was.
What's a grinder card?
I think it's like a stainless steel business card size, I guess, for moving around your stuff.
Your
Whatever,
Parmesan?
just tell us in the comments and disabuse an old guy who apparently doesn't know what's going on.
Super cool, and I love it.
Yoga pants have got evil. It's hip and clearly for grinding your palm on your palm.
Yes, it is.
Yes. It appears well, and I want one. You could put the... Okay, so yeah, just send us an email or
a sketch
a
drawing.
message or whatever. Well, I know, Nicole, you're on Twitter all the time. We chat,
yeah.
so that might be where I remember your name from. But anyway, send me an email and we'll get you a sticker.
Yeah, we should definitely make some cool
So
stickers.
if you're watching this video well into the future, whoever.
From the ashes of your
Hopefully,
your
I have
FEMA
not
camp.
run out of stickers yet.
Oh my god.
But you can probably send me an email and get a very small sticker. It helps if you can kick us some money on Patreon or whatever. You can
Night, Maddie.
Yes. Good night, Maddie. Twitter and Patreon, to be honest.
Maddie, I like your glasses. Thank you for hanging out with us.
All right, we're caught up on the comments here. I feel like we've probably kept you guys long enough. This has been a lot of fun, but I think this is like a 90-minute stream already.
That's all right.
We'll see what kind of views we get
We'll
in
see.
the coming days. That's when you watch. Yeah, it was fun hanging out, Maddie. When you watch live streams with Conrad, you get a whole lot of just anxious talking about the reception of what's going on and muttering and puttering and like, I don't know if this is whatever. So I should definitely do more of these live streams. Yeah,
Aww.
we'll definitely keep that in mind. I mean I've probably got an excuse to go back and do some of the early ones too.
Oh my gosh.
do like
Kakos
the-
Classic. Kakos Classic though, like going
or
back.
just
Or we can listen to your favorite episode
yeah.
and listen to Kakos Classic.
Yeah, if there's stuff you guys want us to do, just send us a message. I can't always do the stuff.
I once watched 4 hours of a condiment bar, so this is high quality stuff. I like your style, Nicole.
It's like slow TV or something, like you're watching the train, which I personally love that idea, to have something just doing stuff in the background or I think there are streams online of Dwarf Fortress playing itself. So that's
Activity is comforting.
yeah, things like that. Or you can always go on the NASA YouTube channel and just watch Earth from space 24 hours a day and
So
just
good.
have your head imploded
Yeah.
by perspective and stuff.
Yes, classics.
I was saying something about something.
Maddie, you said you were going to bed. It's late. You gotta get up in the morning,
Okay.
Maddie.
Well, so anyway, we'll keep in mind. Oh, I was saying if you guys have ideas, send us the ideas. Don't be shy. The worst that happens is I won't have the time to do it, and
Yeah.
but I'm never insulted or frustrated by people sending me ideas and things. It's I just sometimes it's tough because it's something that's just out of my reach. But I feel free to get in touch with those email addresses and like I said, there's pretty much one person who does all the social media and emails.
That's him.
So, all right. Live streams are a good way of getting a look at the people behind the voices. Well, you have gotten an abundance of personality from us
Sorry.
today.
We apologize.
I'm definitely gonna have some
nightmares
about leaving this up tonight. Did I show
Just
too
tomorrow,
much? Did I
yeah.
show too much? Do they know too much about me now? Should I have talked about anime?
Please send more drawings. Also, always and forever, like seeing drawings
Yes.
is my favorite thing.
We will pretty much never not reblog art
Yeah,
on Tumblr
You're
if
so
it's
good.
either just tag us directly in it, that's perfectly fine, or if you tag it Kakos Industries and then I can find it in the search.
Aw,
Uh,
so nice.
pretty awesome people. Oh. Yeah. See, we have to do this again just because of the ego
The
boost.
ego,
It's,
right?
You know,
There's
really,
so many
you guys have been
friends.
so sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really.
Thanks for being our Kakos friends. Kakos Club.
Kakos Club.
Bunch
Hashtag
of strange,
Kakos Club.
strange people hanging out and chatting.
Yeah. Well, at least two strange people. You know, you guys might be totally normal.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to judge.
Huh. Maybe. Would you ever dress as someone's headcanon from fan art? Would I ever dress?
I would
Hannah
100%
would.
if Conrad's like
Well,
doesn't
maybe don't
mind.
don't draw fan art, but instead do some fan seamster working, seam
I can't
sewing,
sew.
and then we can probably get you some dimensions, and then
Right.
because I just I don't have a whole lot of wardrobe budget. So.
I 100% would. I definitely I love doing anything with like role. I guess it's role playing Haley when I'm not actually acting as her. But it's always really fun doing that.
So I feel like I got to plug also because we have Phoenix Comic Con coming up.
Come see us.
Yeah, so
if
I
you're
don't,
in Arizona.
or if you're close. I mean, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't drive out from like out of state for it. You
unless
could.
you really enjoy it. I just it might be a little uneasy telling you to do so.
Yeah, don't.
But yeah, if you know anybody who lives in the Phoenix metropolitan area or Tucson's an acceptable drive.
Yes.
They can come up. Flagstaff they can show up.
A full audience at the panel would be awesome.
Not
What about a fan Discord server? I don't know what that is. I'm into it though. That sounds fun.
I got an email from someone. Oh, that's from
Chaos.
what is Discord? I don't remember. I think I might have looked into this.
Discord server.
Discord server. I'm kind of. I don't know everything about the internet always. I mean, I'm sure you guys have the experience where you feel like you know everything about the internet, and then you learn something new about the internet. Do you have any ways fans can send fan mail? Like physical mail? I don't really have a way for you to do that right now.
We should get a PO box.
That might be something you wanna email about. It's a little tricky to just put it in the video though.
Yeah, we could get a PO box or something. I love sending and receiving letters. So.
Or if you just convince me you're not gonna send me like a tow,
Yeah.
I might give you an address to mail things to.
I can get you a tow. I can get you a tow by 3:00
Yeah,
with nail polish.
Just want to make sure that we're not gonna get any human toes in the mail.
Other body parts, still no.
Still no. Please no.
Especially no toe.
Especially no toes. Although really a toe might be the lightest human body part you could send.
Jesus.
Kind of like Skype voice chat, but you can go in and out of it. Has text channels and stuff. Some YouTubers have it. Well, I'd have to look into because doing it with YouTube here, I think is a good sort of cross promotional type deal for all of because this gets to stay up. So I'd have to see if if we can do both simultaneously or something like that.
Cole, no animal toes either.
No animal toes. Yeah, no. But I'll look into that Discord thing. But if there's stuff you guys just want to set up, you can always just set it up and tell me about it later. And then,
yeah.
Somebody set up a what's the app called? I think it's down now, but they did set it up at some point for Amino. But I'm too old to know what amino is, so apparently. Okay, well, we should.
We're leaving off.
Yeah, we should probably. I don't want to. I don't want to. Run out of stuff to talk about for future.
Streams.
Future streams. So thanks for hanging out, guys. And if you're watching this in the future, thank you also for watching. I hope you've enjoyed,
Thanks for
and
listening.
we're hoping to do some more of these, and that should be fun stuff. So yeah, we're gonna sign off now. All right, we're gonna sign off now. So
All right, bye. Thank
thanks.
you.
I gotta,